What's up, all you crazy YouTubers out there? It is NarkedDominator bringing you another gameplay and commentary for you today. So we'll get straight into it because I've got an interesting subject today for you guys. It'll get you thinking, and hopefully it's not too morbid for you guys because I've been thinking about this one for a while and things like that. But let's talk about the gameplay. Hardpoint on one of my hateful maps. I hate this map. It's just shocking. It really is shocking. So it is hijack, and we are doing hardpoint. I'm using this new class setup. I've gotten rid of all my old classes, and I'm, working on some really awesome classes at the moment. Trying to tweak them and things like that to get them quite right for each individual gameplay. This one is designed for objective-based matches, so like hardpoint, headquarters, and domination. It's rocking pretty much the Vector. You can pretty much use any gun for it, but I love the Vector so much, so I'm rocking it. It's also got, what do we got? It's got hardline for those quick, easy score streaks. Also, it's rocking Scavenger and Tactical Mask. It's got the two trophy systems, which is brilliant. So no one throws in grenades or anything like that. They just get destroyed, and you get instant score points for it. It's also got the smoke grenades, and with Scavenger, you can just smoke out a whole entire room, and no one will know where you're at. It works really well. So, of course, you have to rock the wildcard Tactician, which replaces your primary grenade with a secondary grenade. I'm gonna make up a class, I reckon, for with just 2 smoke grenades, because I can't understand why they don't want to add more smoke grenades so you can't have like 2 of them. It would be awesome if you could, but you can't, so it's all good anyway. So let's go on to today's topic. I've been thinking about this one for a while now, and it's mainly because of my own personal kind of constraints with life at the moment. Like last year, or not last year, 2 years ago, I was injured really badly. I couldn't work and things like that, and I had to move back in with my parents, and it's a little bit depressing and things like that. You don't have a sense of freedom anymore. You're stuck with your parents and stuff like that. But however, I'm working now, and since I don't really want to move because I actually have work and times being tough, it's really hard to actually go out and move out and find a job and get an accommodation and things like that. But because of my lifestyle, how I I work 9 to 5:30, and the last thing I want to do is do more work or things like that. Like, I understand a bit of occasional housekeeping and things like that, and I'm all for doing that because I like having a clean house and things like that. But going out socializing and things like that, I've had a real bad run of experiences with people and things like that. Like, my high school girlfriend ran out and cheated on with my best friend, and I knew that she was cheating on with me, but I didn't know it was with him. So I used to go to him for like advice and things like that. I'm like, oh, what do I do, man? I think she's cheating on me. Let alone he's actually fucking her in the background. So, got really pissed off with that. But, I'm over the whole situation. I really don't blame my friend or things like that, or I kind of do because I was going to him and things like that. It's complicated, it really is. And then the second girlfriend of mine kicked me out of my house, and then she cheated on me and started like telling other guys my secrets and things like that I would confine to her. And just general people that I've met turned out to be like real assholes in the long run. So I tend to, keep to myself. I have friends. I have, like, a close knit of friends and things like that. Unfortunately, one of them is really, really far away, and I don't get to see him as often. But it comes to a point where this whole thing is, I go in, I sit down, I play my computer games from when I finish work to dinner time, have a break, do a few things around the house that I need to be done. Then I get back into it, doing computer games, doing commentary. Why do I always stuff up on that? Commentaries and things like that for you guys too. And my old man, he gets really pissed off that I do it. He's like, oh, why don't you, go out and do something else? If you know what my town's like, you'd probably understand why I really don't want to go out and socialize. this town is really a shithouse. Like it's not the nicest town. Like there's no malls, there's no well, there is a movie theater, but it doesn't run as often, and there's like no stores, there's no nothing, there's no like activities to get out there and do things. Like I do the CFA, but that's once a night, and then you do the call outs and stuff like that too. So you know, you don't socialize on those events, and I really don't like going out drinking at pubs and stuff like that. It's a bit of a waste of money in my opinion. So he's not happy with the way things are, and you know, it really gets me down because, you know, he's been my father and he should be happy with what I'm doing with my life. Like, I'm active enough to say that I'm not diabetic or overweight or anything like that. In fact, I'm actually putting on weight. I used to be 180 centimeters tall, which is about, I think, just under 6 foot. And I used to weigh 50 kilos. That was my weight before I moved down here. So I've changed my lifestyle a lot to develop myself, but it wasn't for the fact that, I know, I'm trying to get at more of a point that I think I changed for myself, not for others. And it's kind of the subject of today's little talk, and it's about, you know, being happy with who you are and surrounding yourself with people that are happy with who you are. And I see a lot of people, and one of my friends in high school did this too. He, you know, changed because he wanted to be accepted by others, and he changed himself and neglected his friends and became like a total asshole. He was just a dick to everyone else that was his friends and things like that, and he changed for the worse because he fell into a trap. So what I'm saying, trying to get at is, you know, you can change like I did for myself. Like, I changed to grow, not change. Like, I grew, I developed myself, I became mature, I came, you know, I put on weight, which was a real huge start, and I'm starting to find myself a lot better. Like, I used to work in bars and things like that, so, you know, actually having a decent job, like, I'm learning new skills, I'm becoming a better person for society. I'm thinking of, you know, future careers that I'm interested in doing. Like, my philosophy in life is that wait until you're 30 to figure out what you really want. Like, you can go out and test things. If you find what you really want and are good at what you want to do and you're happy with what you want to do earlier on, by all means. But I'm not particularly stressed in finding a career until, you know, at least 30. Because by the time I retire, the retiring age is going to be 70. I guarantee you that. But, you know, I feel that I can't go out and, you know, say I want to do this straight away because I don't know what it's like, and it's really hard to actually find what you really like. Like, I like video games, but can I make a career out of it? I can if I try really hard and just go fully out into it, but the chances of it happening is, you know, it's unrealistic. Like, in terms of realism, it would take more time and effort and money and things like that in doing it. So I do it as a hobby, I do it for fun and things like that. And if it works out in the long run, that'd be awesome. But, you know, I'm being realistic, it can't happen. Like, it might happen overnight, but it just doesn't. So yeah, I look in terms of, like, what I want to do and who I want to be, but am I happy with who I am now? And I would say, yes, I am happy with who I am now. But are other people happy with who I am now? No, probably not. They probably don't like me. You know, I don't really like socializing because I'm really socially awkward, I guess you put it at. So, you know, I don't hang out with many people. And plus, people are just assholes in general. Like, they're dicks. In terms of that, like, if you find a really good person and a really good friend, and, you know, you trust them and things like that, and they trust you and things like that, it makes them worthwhile. And I've run out of time. So I hope you kind of get the gist of where I was coming from with all this, guys. You know, just being happy with who you are and what you do, and not changing yourself to be accepted in the long run. I hope you guys really like this video. I put a bit of thought into today's topic, so I hope you enjoy. Like the video if you did. Until next time, peace.